It's a weird angle. What is this? The 90s? Alright, so whew, welcome to intermediate slash advanced today. Since some of you wanted K-pop, I'm just kidding. We're doing Wedding Dress by Taeyang. I wanted to do the Korean version, but I started choreographing to the English one, so might as well keep that one. I'm gonna keep the AC on. I'm so sorry, but the heat is unbearable, as so is the weather. Okay, so alright. There's a lot of musicality changes in this piece, a lot of spins and turns, sorry. But we're gonna get through it. So let's get into it. So we're doing the choreo, so he's gonna say baby. Not gonna do it like him. So you're gonna go 1. What you're doing is you're stepping back on your right at the same time. So your torso and your right foot is going back, but your right hand is making this like, it's not a fully closed palm, whatever you want to call it. The index finger is kind of like sticking out just to give it a little bit more dimension and drama, because K-drama. Okay, anyway, so you're going 1, and then you're gonna spin over your right using your left foot. So it's gonna look like 1, 2, and that's pretty fast. Once again, sorry, not sorry. So you're gonna go 1, spin over your right, 2, and then you have like a split second to recenter your balance, because then you're gonna go 3. Yes. So when you turn on 2, if you need to like tap the floor to kind of recenter yourself, go ahead and do so. But you go right into 3. So your torso is leaning towards your right as you bring your left foot up to make kind of a 90-degree angle if you're ambitious. At the same time, your arms are just going out. Yes. Don't try to extend too much, because we're gonna bring it in on and. I think it's and, yeah. So 3 and. Whew. So really slow. You went 1, 2, 3 and. 3 and. Yes. It be like that. Okay, so you just did 3 and. You're gonna put your left hand over your heart, right hand over your heart, and then you're gonna, since your right is in the front, you're gonna step with your right, bring out your right, bring out your left, and we'll stop there. So that was 3 and. This is 4 and. Stepping out is 5 and. Yes, and counts right off the bat. So you just went 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and. Just go ahead and finish the 8 count. 5 and. You're tapping with your right in front. 6. This is a prep to turn. This is actually another pretty fast turn, but it's a half turn. 6 and nod 7. Not nod, but look down. Look down on 7. Yes. So you just went 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. Yes. 6 and 7. Don't get dizzy like me. So yes. Let's go ahead and go real slow from the top. Yeah. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. I know it feels like we did like 4 8 counts already, but it's just 1. So these are very on his words. This 8 count is on his words. So he goes, bay, nope. Bay, listen to your heart won't let you down. You look down on down. Yes, made it easy. Easy-ish. So that was on 6 and 7. Moving on. We're going to do 3 sections of 2 8 counts. Just because the 8 counts are a little bit more intricate this time, we're going to have smaller sections. So, good news, right? So you're here on 7. We're going to go, I love doing this, 7 and 8, E, and D. So your stance is pretty, not wide, but like hip width apart. When you're looking down on 7, you just bring out your right, you bring out your left, and then when you're rolling it up, that was 8E, and then when you're rolling it up on ANDA, your right foot, let me do it facing the front. So this was 8E, and on ANDA, you're bringing your right foot in. I was like, I don't know my directions. So 8E and yes. So you just went 6 and 7, 8E and yes. So you're here on 8E and you are going to take your right arm and right foot to kind of pivot your way to the front for, I think this is 1 and then 2. Yes, this is 1, 2. Let's stop there for a little bit. So you went 6 and 7, 8E and 1, 2. I think he says lady at this part. Lady. Something with an A at the end. So let's say lay de, and then it's the same rhythm as listen. Listen to your heart won't let you down. So he says lay de for 1, 2. You're taking your right, put it on your hip. 3 and 4 and. Luckily for you, the next 4 counts are super slow. So you just went 1, 2, 3. I kind of re-step on my right just to make sure like I'm completely centered. When I bring my right hand to my left hip, left hand to my right hip. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 and. Alright. 8 and 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4 and. Yes. Okay. So you just did 1, 2, 3 and 4 and you're still hip width apart on 4 and because you're gonna bring it in on another one of my faves, 5, 6. You nod up on 7. Yes. So it's gonna look like from 8E and 5, 6, 7, 8E and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7. Yes. Just to give you the very last piece of this 8 count, you're here on 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and yes. So your right foot is stepping back as your punches all come from your right fist. So as you step back, you're going 8E and or 8 and I'll probably count it 8 and later on, so might as well. Yes. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and yes. And that is the end of section 1. We're gonna go over it slow, medium, and tempo to catch all the little details. All the little details I'll put in there. Whew, go me. Okay, so slow from baby. Not gonna turn. All right, slow from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6 nod 7, 8 and up. All right, medium from 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and up. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and up. I feel like slow, medium, and tempo are like meshing into each other. So let's just go ahead and do tempo just to get it more in our systems. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and a 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and up. Yes. Alright, let's try section 1 with music.
Yeah, the feel of you gives me a rush. It makes me feel that what we have is real. Can never be too late. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, the first section was very lyrical. I think the whole piece is, to be honest. And yes, we'll move on to section 2. Alright, so we just did 8 and Start of section 2, you're just gonna do this little walk thing. For 1 and, it's literally just right, left. My hands are holding each other back like this. But you know, nobody can really see the back of your back. Anyway, so 1 and you bring it up for 2 and you throw it for 3 and you're gonna jump for 4 and the jump is you're bringing your torso front back while your arms go back front. It feels natural, so it's better to just not really think about it. So you just went 8 and 1 and 2 and throw and jump and yes. Let me stay consistent with my counting. You just did 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yes. Moving on. 4 and you're gonna kickball change, left, left, right. At the same time, I just do natural arms. I'm doing this kind of like flowing motion, and my arms are going right, left. Yes. When I do, when my feet are going left, left, my right arm is in the air. So left, left, right. Yes. It's gonna go. This was 4 and this was 5 and yes. So you just went 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 5 and just to give you a little bit more detail. You're here on 5 and you're just gonna kind of like raise your arms for 6 as you step out with your left to recenter, and then you're gonna go 7, 8, and if you've done my other videos, we do that like every week. So we just did 5 and bring it out 6, 7, 8 and. Since we are extended on 6, I think I leave this up. Yeah, I leave this up and then just bring my left back in and then right, left. I might switch it up a couple times, but in theory, since your arm's already out, it'd be easier to rush left, right, left. Yes, you could also add that little head nod, small detail, give it more dimension. Always great. So let's do it slow from 8 and up. 5, 6, 7, 8 and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and. Yes. Very on his words that I don't remember right now, but yes. Alright, so we just did 6, 7, 8, and he says something about no. as in like no. So you step back with your right for 1, step on your left, 2, and you're gonna chest pump like front, back, front. Yes, so I think it's 1, 2, 3, and up. It's on the kicks. Yes. So you just did 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and up. Yes. It's kind of like you wanna like lunge towards the camera or whatever, but definitely have some restraint because we're moving forward on 4. But on 3 and you're staying pretty stationary. So try to like tease that you're going forward, but stay back. So you just went 1, 2, 3, and up. You're gonna step out on your left, 4, and. I'm not too particular about which hand is on top, but it feels more natural for me personally to have the right on top. So you just smack it for 4, smack it for and. Yes, left, right. I believe those are on snares. Do. Snares or words, either way it's 4 and. So you just went 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. The next ones are definitely going to be on snares. Yes. So this was 4 and. You're going to go 5 and, 6 and. But there's like a slight pause in between 5 and 6 and. So it goes do. Yes. You'll hear it with the music. It's definitely on the main beat. So you just went 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Yes. 5 and 6 and. So yes, you're jumping out for 5, bringing back in on and. Jump out for 6, bring it back on and. You're gonna step out with your right as you dive with your left arm. That was 5 and 6 and. This is 7, 8. Ooh, hello hat. So 7, 8. Haha, got you guys. And that is the end of section 2. Let's take it. Let's do section 2 slow, and then we'll do medium from the top, and then tempo from the top. Yes. So section 1 ended on 8 and up. Yes. So this is gonna be slow. Section 2 slow. 5, 6, 7, 8 and up. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Yes. Right, medium from the top. Anyone remember the top? Just kidding. So from 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, nod 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. His vocals like intensify on that part, so I always end up counting it like that. Okay, tempo from the top, and then we do music. All right, let's do this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, nod 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, 8. You can tell we're going to see you in that wedding dress in this part. All right, so let's go ahead and try part 2 with music. Part 2, section 2 with music. And then yeah, let's wrap it up.
Gives me a rush. It makes me feel that what we have is real. Can never be too late. Oh yeah, yeah. I won't let you down. 'Cause you should be my lady. Our love will show out like Kelly's on. Never felt so strong like you need us to our happiness never ending. We just know that we belong to each other. Never worry, go let's be gone. Wedding dress.
And let's move on to part 3. Welcome to section 3. I promise it's easy. Alright, let's do this. So you just went 7, 8. Ooh, I could just see y'all faces right now and I'm not even watching this video. Okay, so you just went 7, 8. You're gonna start off pretty chill. You're gonna go 1, 2. I think it goes wedding dress, echo dress. Yes. 1, 2. We're gonna heat. Okay, heat the beat. We're gonna hit the beat again for 3 and the. Hold on. Dress, see you in the wet. Okay. 3 E and the 4. A 4. Okay. Woo. So you just did 1, 2, 3 E and bring it down 4 and. Yes. 4 and. Because we're gonna brush over on 5, but there is a slight pause on 4 and. Yes. So to break it down a little bit more, you just did 1, 2 as you do this motion. Row? I was gonna say row, but I don't know. So as you do this motion with your arms, your right knee is also going out, while your right fist is going out. Since this is already out, you kind of just point your finger out, but it's facing down, like 3 E and 3 E and. Yes. At and you end up like pointing to your palm, which is now open. 3 E and then you kind of just bring this down for or 3 E and 4 and. So that open palm goes on the bottom. It actually doesn't really matter, whatever feels more natural for you. Just know like they're like on top of each other, like this. So yes, 3 E and 4 and. Yes. So you just went 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 E and 4 and. Yes. Then you're gonna go 5, slight body roll. 6, ooh, 5, 6. Yes, very similar to this that we did in the beginning, but you're kind of just letting your left arm rest on your body. You're still doing that like 90-degree angle with your left leg, but your left arm stays near your body and your right arm kind of goes out like a moon. Okay, and you're looking at it too. So that was 5, 6. Here we go. 5, 6. So this left leg that's already up, you're going to take it and bring it to your right side. And then you're going to bring your right leg behind that. So that was 5, 6. This is 7 and my arms, mostly they're for balance, but when my left leg steps out, my arms go in front, and then when I bring my right leg behind my left leg, the arms come closer to my body. Yes. to complete that sequence, so you're here on 5, 6, you go 7 and so since your your right leg is up on 7 and you're gonna take it back for 8, recenter and. So you're basically just going 45 to the right, bring it back to the front. That is 7 and 8 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. Yes, it's very oops I did it again kind of thing. I didn't do it. So 5, 6, 7 and 8 and that goes without saying that since it is faster with music, you don't want to extend too much to the point where you're struggling to bring yourself back to the center on 8 and. So 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. It could be that like simple. The point is to get back here on 8 and. Whew. So let's take it from 1, 2. Ooh, you guys have one more 8 count down. The hardest 8 count. Okay, let's do it. So you just went 7, 8. You're going 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8 and. Yeah, he said something about walk down the aisle because it's wedding dress. I don't know. So 7 and 8 and. So my little oops I did it again arms kind of just like fall down on 7 and 8 and. Yes. So 8 and you're doing a simple groove, which is how these 8 counts always seem to start. You're just going 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Yes. So 1, your chest is going to the front as you step out with your right. 1, bring it back and cross. Bring your left foot out. 2 and. For that one, I think I just kind of keep it a little more internal than the first one. Yeah. I think the main focus on 2 is just crossing my arms. So 1 and 2 and. Ooh! He says, see you in that wedding dress. Lord. So 1 and 2 and. So you are bringing your right foot out on 3, bringing it in on E, bringing it up on and, bringing it down on and then you're switching to bring your left foot out on 4, and then dragging that back in and 3E and 4 and. Yes, 4 and you kind of hold 5. So, yes, it's 3E and 4 and 1, 2, 3E and 4 and. Yes. Arms. So 3, your left arm is shoulder level, and your right arm is kind of just, you're like doing a stop sign, but like down. Yes. 3, you bring the left arm down as you, 3, E, and 4. 3E and 4 and so you're here on 3. E, your right arm is going up, your left is going down, and then for your right arm goes down and your left makes this like circular motion, half circular motion to tap your knee to bring it down on 3E and 3E and 4 and. Yeah, let's keep it simple for now. 3E and 4 and. So 3E and So after you tap your knee, you bring your hands to your chest, and then as your left goes back, your arms go in front. Kind of like those workout things. I don't do those. So 3E and 4, and then you drag it in to recenter on and. Yes. So let's go 3E and 4 and. This is super fast with the music, so if you need to modify, just so. I think the most important part are the feet. Ta 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 ta. Yes. So as long as you can kind of keep that bass, we should be good. So you just did 1 and 2 and 3E and 4 and. It's literally see you in that wedding dress. Yes. We got this, we got this, we got this. So 1 and 2 and 3E and 4 and. Yes. And 5, I believe. There's a little pause. So we just did 1 and 2 and 3E and 4 and. You kind of recenter on 5. I believe the pause is on 5. And then he says, oh yeah. So on that oh yeah, you're gonna do a little lotus. Yes. More things to explain. So 3E and 4 and 5. The lotus, you're kind of saying hi on both ends, but your right hand is on top, and your left is on bottom. You're both like kind of like saying hi to each other, and then you just flip them around. Your right goes to the left, and your left also goes. Your right goes to the right, my bad. Your left also goes to the right. So that's, I believe, and 5, 6, 7. Yes. Stepping on your left foot kind of initiates this lotus. 6, 7. And then there's percussion in the back. It's super intricate. You could thank Rane for this part. The counts are going to be 8E and 1. Yes. But so this is 6, 7. You're going 8. Like, what the heck? E. 8 E. So chest out, concave. 8 E. This whole time the right knee is kind of facing outward. So 8 E, and then you bring it back in the knee. And at the same time you're doing this kind of like reverse football goal field thing. I don't know. 90-degree angles. Okay, so 8E and pray pray that this is done. And then notice this whole time your right foot is still out. It's an 8E and then you're just gonna bow on 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is it. But let us go over that last part again a couple times. So you just did 7, 8. You're gonna go 6, 7. You're gonna go 8 E and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there's gonna be a drums in the back. So it's gonna go do 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 do. 8 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, a lot of body control on that part. 8 E and 1, 2, 3, 4. I find it helpful to kind of hold your hips on 8E. 8E. So all you have to do is like bring out your arms on and 1, 2, 4. And as intricate as that motion is, the awkwardness will feel a little more manageable if you just let your body naturally do what it wants to do. So, my speaker's like, bye. So, on this, you're initiating it by having your chest out, and then, like I said, just hold your hips to make it easier, and then make this 90-degree angle, and my body naturally tends to like bow down on this, and then you bring it back up for 80 enda, and then this is just release for 1, 2, 3. Woo! Okay, we got this, we got this, we got this. So let's do slow from part 3. We're gonna do medium from the very top, tempo from the very top, and music once I just turn my speaker back on. So we're gonna go from 1, 2, right? You just went 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3. Yes, that was slow. So let's go ahead and do medium from the very top. You just went 1, 2. Perfect. All right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Right, tempo from the top. Right. So, this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So there's this thing called music. We're gonna go ahead and do it. Thank you guys for definitely challenging yourselves. This was definitely challenging to make, so I really appreciate it. So let's just go ahead and rock it out with music. I'm gonna try my best to count the first time, and the second time I'm just gonna let it all go. Let it all flow in that wedding dress.
To you, the feel of you gives me a rush. It makes me feel that what we have is real. Never be too late, oh yeah, yeah. I won't let you down, 'cause you should be my lady. Our love will show how, like carries on. Never felt so strong, like you lead us to our happiness, never ending. We just know that we belong to each other. Memories always be gone. Wedding dress, just like it's blue in your wedding dress. I see you walking down with your dress, just like it's blue in your wedding dress. Oh yeah.
2, 3. Alright, so thank you guys again for taking class, taking my tutorial, whatever you want to call it. Wedding dress, Taeyang. Just gonna rock it out one last time. Just really feel the music. Literally a lot of the moves are on the words. So let the words speak to you because it is the English version. Alright.
It makes me feel that what we have is real. Can never be too late. Oh yeah, yeah. I won't let you down, 'cause you should be my lady. Our love will show how, like carries on. Never felt so strong, like it lead us to our happiness never ending. We just know that we belong to each other. Never worry, go as we go. Your wedding dress, I can see you in your wedding dress. I see you walking down with your dress. I can see you in your wedding dress. Oh yeah.
Yes, can't wait to see y'all do it. Thanks for taking class. Till next time, do something easier, I swear.